Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone. Today, let me take you on how I make an A-line dress with a V-shaped scrub neckline. And to that, I have this 3 yards of Ankara fabric, which I folded into 4. And after folding, I went ahead to take my full length measurement. So just measure from your shoulder to your desired length. So after taking the full length measurement, I'll go ahead and take my shoulder measurements. So here I'll be inserting half of my shoulder measurements. The measurement I got for mine is 8 inches, and after marking that, I'll take my sleeve length measurement. The sleeve length I'm working with is 12 inches, but here I'll be inserting 10 inches because I'll be adding 2 inches with a plain black fabric later. So after taking the 10 inches, then I'm coming down here by 10.5 inches, which is for the sleeve opening. So on this shoulder that I marked earlier, I will also come down by 10.5 inches, just like I did for the sleeve opening. So this should be the armhole line, but we won't be using the armhole line. We don't need the armhole line because both the sleeves and the shoulders are cut together. So I'm just gonna make a straight line here, and on this line I'll be putting my bust measurements. So that will be quarter of my bust measurements. So the bust measurement I'm working with is 40 inches, and to that I have 10 inches here. So quarter of 40 is 10 inches, and after marking my 10 inches, I'll go ahead and add extra 3 inches. So the 3 inches is added because this is a loose garment, and of course also for the seam allowance. So that's why I'm using 3 inches, and from there I'll just make a line all the way down. So I'll be marking my A line from this corner here. Just make a nice curve here all the way down like so. And here I have to come down here. So I'm just trying to check what I have here again. So here it's 18 inches. That is half of my shoulder plus the sleeve, which is 10 inches. So that's 18 inches, and also I have to make sure I have the same thing here, and that will be the sleeve opening. So I'll come down here with my ruler and mark a straight line. So after doing that, I'll just go ahead and cut this out. So this is what I've done is I'm cutting out the sleeve as well and the sides. So right there up by the sleeve, I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slant. I'm sorry my camera didn't show that, so you can just go ahead and slant that, and I'll cut it out also. So the next thing we are going to do now is we'll be taking our neck measurement here, the neck width and the neck depth. So remember, this fabric is cut together, so we have the front and back all cut together right now. So here I'm marking the neck width of 4 inches. The neck width for both front and back is 4 inches. So I have that, and the neck depth is 1 inch. So I have that cut out together. And here this garment will be having a pocket. So here I came down by 17 inches for the pocket, and that I also marked 7 inches. So the pocket opening will be 7 inches. So I came down from the shoulder down by 17 inches, and from that I marked 7 inches for the pocket opening. So I'll just go ahead and notch that area. So I'm just giving it a notch so that I'll be able to know where my mark is. So I'll be using this left over pieces to cut the pocket. So I have this 4 pieces together. So just go ahead and mark the 7 inches, which is the opening of the pocket. Then I'll place my hand on this, then I'll just mark it out like so. So here I'm just marking out the pocket. So this is how I cut out my pocket. I'll just place my palm nicely on the fabric and I'll chalk it out. So this is the pocket, and I have 4 pieces here. So 2 will be for one side and the other 2 will be for the other side. So that is for that. So now I have these 2 pieces together, which is the front and the back. So I'll just go ahead and take out one. So after taking one, so that will be for the back. So now let's work on the front neckline. So now for the front, then I'll just continue. You know, earlier I came down by 1 inch, so I'll just assume I still have my 1 inch there. So I'll come down here by 9 inches here. So this is for the front neckline. So now I'll just come down by 9 inches, and here I'll be going in by 1.5 inches. So after going in by 1.5 inches, then I'll just go ahead and as you can see what I'm doing in the video, I came in by 1.5 inches and I will just go ahead and connect to the neck width. Yeah, so this is the shape we are looking for. So it's just like we have a square at that corner there, and also a slanted line all the way up. So after cutting out, this is what it should look like. So the next thing now is to have both the front and the back piece joined together. So just take this to my sewing machine, right side facing each other. I'll go ahead and join the shoulders, and after joining that, I will measure what I have here by the neckline. So I'll just take my measurement and measure right from this corner here all the way to the back, then back to this corner as well. So I'm just taking my measuring tape and I'm taking the measurement round. So here I have 29 inches, and to that I have
another piece of fabric which I'll be using for the neckline. So here I have this piece here cut into on fold. This is cut on fold, and it is about 4.5 inches, and the length is about 36 inches, which is more longer than what I have there by the neckline, and which is fine. So if you are also cutting yours, make sure you cutting the piece and make sure it is longer than what you have on the actual neckline measurement. So this is 4.5 inches, and on fold is about 2.25. So, and also I have my interfacing iron on it, and for the sleeve I have this also cut out on fold. This is on fold and I have it cut out on ironed, and this is 2 inches on fold. So I'll go ahead and stitch this round my sleeve. So just go ahead and place it like so. And I'll be sewing this right here. So I did that on both sides, and this is what I have. So next is to have the neck piece sewn on the neckline. So what I'll be doing here is I'll be leaving about 2 inch before I start stitching this on the neck. So just make sure you have about 2 or 2.5 inches away from the actual neckline. Then I'll go ahead and pin this. So after pinning, I'll cut out the excess, and then I'll mark just like about half or quarter of an inch down my neckline. This is to locate where I'll be sewing. So I'll be sewing from one end to the other end, just right here on where I marked. So next, I'll just take my scissors and carefully cut on these corners. So I'm cutting down from this corner to the marked line that the place I chalked earlier. So I'm just cutting from the corner, and at the same time trying to be careful not to cut my stitch. As you can see what I did here, I'm just cutting on that So after which I'll just put these inside like so, and at this point we are almost done with this. As you can see, this is sitting pretty well. So I'll just go ahead and turn this to the wrong side, then I'll be stitching this part. Next is to have the pocket sewn on this side. Remember the pocket opening that we marked in earlier, which was 7 inches. So I'll just go ahead and place one piece of the pockets right side facing the right side of the bodies. So I'll have this sewn on this. So I'm sewing the right side on the other right side, and I'll be doing the same thing for the other piece, right side facing right side like so. As you can see, that's the right side, and I'm placing it on the other right side as well. So I'll be doing the same thing on the other side of for the second pocket, and then I'll go ahead and close this up from the sleeve to the underarm and around the pockets. I'll just be sewing around here like so, all the way down to the hem of the dress. And after which I'll go ahead and stitch the hem. So I'll do the same thing on the other side, and also finish up the hem of the dress. So it's either you double fold or you overlock and stitch. So this is the final look of the garment. If you find this tutorial helpful, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Assalamu alaikum. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.